Hello everyone, it's Barbara Depta, founder of Beyond Stretch and high performance coach. Today I would like to share with you questions that I ask professional athletes, the questions that allow them to get to the next level, the questions that give them the courage to dig in deep and see what is it that they need to advance and be better version of themselves. As I usually talk to athletes and I say to them there's a big difference between the failure and a success. And there is that gap in between that I call courage. Courage, again, to ask the right questions that will allow you to be honest with yourself if you really want to get to the next level. Those are the critical questions that sometimes the coaches don't ask them about because A, they never thought of it. B, that's not something that they think is going to help them. Or C, they're just so old school that it doesn't really occur to them that it makes any sense. And I think the all A, B, C are pretty much the same, but phrased in a different way. Sometimes we just don't really think that questions asked the players, the athletes that are the creators of the success on and off the field are critical. Athletes are very much spoiled and entitled, and usually they wait for the answers to be given to them. Only the ones that really are ignorant to their success or think that coach is the answer to everything. Those are not the athletes that I work with, and those are not the athletes that really want to succeed. The athletes that do want to succeed are open for criticism, they are open for advancement, they are open for being a better version of themselves. And even if they've been in their sport for 5, 10 years, they know that there is always something that they need to do outside of their comfort zone to get to the next level. So I challenge them and I ask them questions. Again, those are questions that I'm going to ask you, that you may ask the athletes that you work with, or maybe your significant other that wants to accomplish something from this upcoming year, or maybe still in this 2015. Maybe it's something that you can ask yourself because you are working on a project that has been kind of taking you a long time and you don't know what's the reason that you haven't accomplished your goals yet. So have the courage to ask yourself those questions that I'm going to ask you. So those are very generic questions that I would ask maybe on the number one session with my athletes to let them think deep. And number one is pretty much what areas of your sport, whatever it is, would you say you need the most focus from now on? Is it physical or is it mental? And if it's either or, what tools do you need to advance? What people do you need? How are you going to get there? What financial, physical, mental commitment you need? Write it down. Write it down to find the answers, because sometimes you think you know and you think, oh, it's a common sense. But as one of the great motivational speakers said to me, common sense, it's not a common action. And it really is not, as we all know that. So that's a question number one. Number two, ask yourself, what are the three really people, not one, not two, but three, that you would need to advance and get to the next level? Is it your significant other that you just need more support from? And maybe you were not able to communicate with her or him how much it means to you to advance and get to the next level. And what do you really need from them? How are you going to communicate with them about? How are you going to explain what parts of the day or evening you need them to be on the same page with you, or maybe throughout the entire day? For how long? How she can or he can be part of it, assist you, so they feel like you're a teammate, not somebody that stops you from achieving your goals. So that could be just one. Maybe you need another coach. Maybe you need somebody who will mentally work on your challenges or physically. Write down the people that you need to have a better energy and recover potentially from failures that you go through because both of them go hand in hand, energy and recovery. You need one and the other to really be successful. And number three is, are there any areas of your life, any, where you feel you've lost your focus and the focus has been stolen away by distractions or competing interests? What are those areas? Why do you even have them? How did you allow them to get in front of you and be an obstacle on your way to success? Ask yourself those questions. They're very simple three questions that I would encourage you to answer. Write it down, be old fashioned, and see where are the gaps. Where is that courage missing in your personal and professional life that stops you to get to the next level? That's my message to you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will take the few minutes for yourself to answer the questions because your success is very important. And I hope you will understand why I started with those questions, not others, because those three will give you some clarity. And clarity, my dear, equals confidence in your life. And that will get you to success. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a day full of joy, of energy, and I will look forward to speaking with you again. For more information on high performance, physical and mental, go to beyondstretch.com, and I will look forward to speaking with you soon.